Here's a quick news break with yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. As we told you guys last week, Yo Gotti, in a combination with his management group, Roc Nation, have opted to sue the state of Mississippi, specifically Governor Tate, for not taking care of the people that are within these Mississippi prisons, specifically Parchment Farm. Now, I've heard stories about Parchment Farm. I've read things. I saw a couple of videos yesterday on the conditions of this prison. I'd rather not show them because they are pretty graphic, but I can tell you this. There's videos floating around on the internet with inmates just beating the hell out of each other with all type of utensils. There are videos of this. It's going down in that prison, and clearly this prison is understaffed. I would imagine that these employees are overworked, right? And it's a very bad dynamic, and I don't want it to get lost in the sauce, right? No matter what you think about some of these inmates, what they could have done, what they maybe did do, what they had to plead guilty to, whatever you think about some of these inmates, they still have amendments, they still have rights, and they still deserve to be treated like people. I get it. We know the 3/5, all that, but these are still human beings. That's why I'm super supportive of Yo Gotti, an artist from my hometown, Memphis, Tennessee, and Roc Nation suing Governor Tate for not doing more for these inmates who are clearly sleeping on floors. I want to play you guys some audio from Governor Tate. This baffles me listening to this audio. If you listen to Governor Tate on why things are so bad, it seems like he actually is trying to blame the Mississippi prison conditions on cell phones being inside of the prisons at Parchment. Check it out.
On criminal coordination by using the managed access system to prevent contraband cell phones from being used in all of Parchment's housing units. These phones have been illegal for years, but they've been snuck in, and they're being used to coordinate gang activity throughout the Mississippi system and even throughout the country. That was a large part of what caused the recent series of killings to escalate as much as it did. It's a real problem, and it's got to be taken seriously to save lives. We want to make sure that corrections officers are not creating more problems than they solve. The vast majority of officers are doing difficult work for far too little pay.
Yeah, so I heard Governor Tate Reeves talk about how the workers are underpaid. That's your job to help give them more pay, by the way. And then I hear him bring up cell phones and the uses of cell phones as a problem. Look, if you want to talk about inmates inside of prison and the problems that they have mentally and some of the things that they've done to people, fine, but you ain't finna give me this bull crap. Now you're blaming cell phones for the reason why these crimes, you're saying because cell phones are utilized in prison, that's helping gang activity. That's a load of crap. That's a load of BS. As you know, when people want to get their message across, they're going to get it done one way or the other. Don't blame cell phones on that message. The fact that some of this stupid stuff, this very hurtful and harmful activity that's going on in your prisons is being recorded, don't blame it on cell phones. That's so ridiculous, and it disgusts me. Now, a little bit of a positive note here. Governor Reeves has decided to shut down that one very infamous section of that Parchment Farm prison. So there's going to be a little small section shut down. I think that's a start. Yo Gotti is not satisfied with that. He told TMZ Governor Reeves plans to close down a Parchment prison unit that has caused devastating deaths. That's a necessary first step. Beyond that, he must implement broader safety measures to address similar issues in other units and urgently provide inmates with medical attention. In the interim, we're calling the Department of Justice to step in, move the Parchment inmates to federal prisons, ensure their immediate well-being. Yo Gotti has stepped up on the front lines. I love what he's doing. He's got an album coming out as well. Untrapped's dropping this Friday. I've heard people out there saying Gotti's just getting involved because he's got an album coming out and he's trying to get some good PR around his album. Even if that was the case, which I doubt, and I don't care what the reason and why the brother decided to get involved. I'm just happy that he's doing something with his platform and trying to make change. That's really all that matters to me. That's a quick news break with yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. At least 5 inmates have been killed at that prison in Parchment, in Mississippi. since the top of the year. That is ridiculous. Quick news break with yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. I'll keep you guys up to date on this story as when more comes in. I'm out.
I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now, Mr.
Taliaferro. Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV.